Almost forgot to mention, fair warning that this video does have spoilers, so if you care about spoilers, make sure you watch the show, then come back to this video or abandon the video entirely. You've been warned. So, Attack on Titan has been out for some time now. Starting from the beginning with Hajime Isayama, which is how this video would start if it was about the history of the show, but I'm sure most of you that have clicked on this video know it already, so let's skip ahead a little. Finally, after waiting a whole decade for Eren to turn into an e-boy, Attack on Titan has slowly and actually very quickly come to an end. Like 2 more movies? I mean, they were original, but doesn't feel like it ended a little too fast because it wasn't episodic and we couldn't take it in throughout like 7 weeks, which is probably how many episodes it would have taken. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I digress. Anyone that has searched online for an Attack on Titan game back in the day would have most likely come across the Attack on Titan tribute fan game made by Feng Li. Even some of the big boys out there played the game. Not to mention Node. Oh my, they have milked this game. So dry. At the time, Feng Li's was the closest thing you'd get to an actual complete Attack on Titan game. What? Along with others that were later released, like Rourke's and Geddon's. And more recently, Liam and Swami XO with their first-person renditions. All of which you can actually play right now. All you need is a PC and internet. Where you wouldn't be seeing this video. With 1 year before the release of Season 2 of the anime, these guys release this. Finally! Attacking Titans. Something that sweaty tryhard weeb gamers could really sink their grubby Dorito-caked fingers into. It's me. I am sweaty, tryhard weeb gamers. And of course, the previously mentioned big boys also played the first game on release. I'm pretty sure everyone saw that it had its pretty big flaws, but I didn't bat an eye to a single one, because I was enjoying the official Attack on Titan game that was following the story from the anime, so everyone got what they were asking for, until the second game came out 2 years later. Now, you'd think they'd jump straight into the second season, as it should, but they didn't. Not in the beginning, anyway. After going through the first 6 hours of the game with the protagonist, your goofy, uncreated side character, you'd finally get to see the 17-meter tall, disproportionate monkey that can speak. Wait, is that? Oh yeah. Then he dies. Only a year after the tragic release of the story mode for Attack on Titan 2, they released a digital expansion called Final Battle, which is a character episode mode, along with this new iced out aesthetic. If you haven't bought the game because of its hefty price at $49.99, then let me fill you in real quick. This covers Season 3, Part 1 and 2 of the show, and is definitely not worth the $50, unless you're like a super fan, then I guess it's fine. Not to mention, the controls are very limited in both games. In the very final mission of the game, when being told to juggle between the inside and outside of the walls like a clown on his first day on the job, you're kind of just sitting there spamming the hooks until you make it over. In the fan games, just hit the vertical dash button and you'll fly up there in no time, all while looking like a total badass that's really gone through some serious scout regiment training. Especially when fighting Titans, once you're locked in, you only have the ability to switch between 5 anchor points to hit. Meanwhile, in the fan games, you really have a lot of freedom. It's like you're actually controlling the character itself. And since you are controlling the character, there's a bit of a learning curve. It really takes time to pull off what some of these people are doing in these games, and it's all made possible simply by having more buttons? I don't know, console players seems like a skill issue. So all this begs the question, will there be another official Attack on Titan game? Well, maybe, but leaning more on the no side of maybe. With the way the 4th season is being carried out, I don't think they would focus solely on the last season of the anime for gameplay. I mean, come on, it's pretty much just politics. With the little action there is left, I don't see why they would make one more game with a little more refined mechanics and just following kind of the second half of the story. So like with the second game, unless they throw in a bunch of extra missions, I don't think they would want to release a game that covers so much dialogue and not much action compared to about the first half of the series with the first 2 games. But the anime has had a massive spike in popularity since the release of Season 4, so it's probably unlikely, let's be real. But who knows? Maybe I'm completely wrong, and the devs are just eager to surprise their fans with an all-new, sword-wielding, giant, disproportionate, naked human-slashing game. With all that being said, tell me if there's anything you think that's worth mentioning that I missed, and if you've played any of the fan games mentioned, or one of the official games, tell me about your experiences and favorites in the comments. And if you haven't played any of the fan games, and you're not broke, and have a sick gaming PC, I very kindly left links to the download pages of each of the fan games in the description of this video. So if you want to see more future content, whether it's Attack on Titan, anime, or game-related things, or whatever else, hit the subscribe button. Or don't, because, you know, you'll break your screen. Stay burnoted.